Pain can be your friend. Pain is many times seen as a negative, but when you understand the purpose and you use it properly, it can help you grow more. It can be one of your best friends, and it can help you get to where you really want to go. We just need to learn how to use it. In this video, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to start with the scripture today. James 1, 2 through 4. It says, "My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience. But let patience have its perfect work, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing." Let's talk about that for just a minute. It doesn't say, count it all joy if you fall. It says when you fall into various trials. Pain is a trial. It's an issue. It's a problem. And it says count it all joy. God wouldn't tell us to count it all joy if we couldn't do it. But He tells us to do that, and when we do, it can produce patience. It can produce success. And then it says, let it have its perfect work, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing. That's really one of the purposes of pain, is to let us know when something's wrong. That's very important, that if we have an issue, let's say we're feeling negative. You know what the issue is? Maybe we took our mind off of God. Maybe we're now blowing up that problem and we're feeling really terrible. Pain is signaling that something needs attention. That's all it is. It can be physical, it can be emotional, it can be spiritual. It could be in any area of our life. It could be in a relationship. It's just saying, hey, you need to address this. That is what you should look at pain as, or a problem, or if you're feeling bad. Every time myself, if I get off and I start feeling overwhelmed, then or lack, or whatever it may be, I realize something's wrong. What am I focusing on? And it brings me right back to focusing first on God, and then looking for the solutions. Pain is not an enemy. All that it is feedback. And this may sound weird to some people, but not if you exercise or you lift weights. But I kind of like it if the next day I'm a little bit sore on, let's say I did chest the day before. Then I know, ooh, my chest is a little sore. That was a good workout. I know that my body's growing and it's getting a little bit better. That's good feedback. If I don't have pain the next day, then I might not have that feedback. I might not be growing. So I've reframed that. I kind of like pain in certain ways because it gives us feedback. It also can trigger reflection. So if you're in a painful area, maybe you don't have enough money. You know, that can say, why don't I have enough money? What am I doing wrong? What do I need to do better? Am I throwing all my money away? Am I wasting it? Am I not working hard enough? It causes you to take a step back and reflect. That's one of the positive things that can come from an issue in your life, or a problem, or pain. It also builds resilience or persistence. If you have pain, you are never going to be successful if you don't persist, if you don't keep going at something. So it is going to build that muscle in you to overcome a problem. It builds that in you. And if you always had everything easy, you're not going to ever have to become self-disciplined. You're going to just go whichever way the wind blows. So it's also going to be, like in the scripture I read, produce patience, perseverance. It also is going to help you solve problems. Now I want you to consider, if you have pain in something, you're going to look for the solution. If everything is going perfect or you think it's okay, why are you looking to get better? Most people don't. But when they have enough pain, they say, I need a change. I need to do something differently. Well, pain can be your best friend. It can be a really good friend because now you're looking for solutions to problems. So I would suggest that you shift your mindset about what issues are, problems, pain, whatever we want to call it. It could be a trial, whatever that is. Look at it as an opportunity to grow. Look at it as an opportunity to get better. Replace this. A lot of people might say, why is this happening to me? Instead, say, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? How can I get better? Ask better questions when you have that painful feeling or that result you don't want. Look at the issues and just ask better questions. Now, one other thing I want to mention is you will not find a successful person on the planet that has not went through pain. You know why? It's part of success. Everyone goes through trials and tribulations and things that don't work out the way they want. You know what the successful people do? What we're talking about on this training. They learn from it. They grow from it. They look for the nuggets of gold and they keep going. They learn how to persist. Every single person that has succeeded just probably has made more mistakes. They probably have failed more than the people that have not. Every single person needs to go through and learn the lessons from the trials that you're going to face. You can also use it as motivation, that it can motivate you. And when you're in a painful area, and I've been in really painful areas of my life or seasons of my life, and I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to how it's been at certain times in my life that I could spend hours telling you all the trials I had to go through, but you have them, we all have them. But I use it as motivation too. And you can say, yep, that's something I'm never going to go back to living again or doing again. So let's talk about some strategies so you can change how you're looking at pain or an issue or a problem. Reframe it. That's part of what I'm doing in this training right now. In this video, I'm helping you to reframe it. What does that mean? Take what it used to mean, like, I have a problem, now I'm feeling afraid, I'm getting in fear, I'm worried, I'm doubtful, I'm all that negative stuff. Instead, say, something's wrong with this situation. So what are we doing? We're reframing it to say, that's all it is. It's feedback. Reframe it. And when you reframe it, then you can start looking for those solutions. You can develop some healthy coping mechanisms. So when you have problems or maybe you're all stressed out, you know what you can do? Exercise. If you are at the end of your rope, go for a walk. Journal. Listen to something good. Get involved in a positive group. Get a great positive coach. Do something to help you cope with it better. That pain is many times going to be the biggest catalyst for the biggest successes in your life. And when you study people, many times it's the people that have had a whole lot of pain that have succeeded. The people that have had a whole lot of pain and they didn't reframe it, many times they just give up, they quit, they get bitter, they get resentful. That's the wrong way to deal with issues and problems and the things that don't go right in your life. So let me wrap it up here. Channel that pain into something that is productive. Pain is just temporary, but the growth that you gain from learning how to accomplish something, that motivation, that drive can last for years or sometimes even a lifetime, can come from the pain of your past. So learn how to use it properly, reframe it, and let pain become your friend. So if you like this training, if you think it's going to help someone, share it with someone, subscribe to our channel. And as always, remember to expect success. Thanks.